Is Trick Willie.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
So much swagger, so much confidence.
Williams sees himself as the next big thing.
And he's not the only one who does. Trick Williams has everything a superstar needs. Confidence, swagger, and he's actually wildly talented.
This is a very tough combination to deal with.
Trick Williams is for real.
A man who has gone from perfect to flawed.
But Spears is all the better for it.
And his opponent from Niagara Falls, Canada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Sean Spears.
A gifted competitor with a wealth of in-ring knowledge, Sean Spears is a threat.
With or without a chair in his hands. And now you can see into the eyes of a man possessed. Well, Spears is ready to drag any opponent down into his own personal darkness.
And of all the possible matchups in this tournament, I'd say we've got one of the best in front of us right now.
Look, I'll admit, I've had my fingers crossed it would work out this way. This one has real show-stealing potential. And into the corner he goes.
That holds back Williams' attack.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
What more can this superstar do? Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match. From the top floor. Superplex!
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
And a stop to the gut, too. Oh, no. Trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Williams.
Trick showing that edge, that ruthlessness.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Sean was on the wrong end of things there.
Yeah, but this tournament is far from over for him. A little damage isn't going to change that.
Crank in the head.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
What a boot. High-risk territory for Williams.
To the sky!
And coming down with incredible force.
Corey, what do you think could be the difference maker when taking on Trick Williams?
This could all come down to putting Trick out of his depth, Cole. The key is to out-wrestle Trick, outmaneuver him. Make Trick Williams wrestle your match, not his own. That'll put Trick on the back foot for sure.
Shoulders down, this could be it. A kick out at two.
So close. That could have been it. Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Williams lays it down. I think we might have just seen Trick reach that neck.
Trick Williams off the ropes. Nice neck breaker. Williams had him measured.
Oh, kick out at two.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. And Shawn is starting to falter here. And here we go. Single leg crab. Remarkable pound. Taps out.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams with a massive win tonight.
This loss won't sit well with Shawn Spears, as it shouldn't.
Yeah, you can practically see the gears turning in Spears' head right now. He's already coming up with a new game plan.
Here comes Ridge Holland.
A highly intimidating and physical competitor.
The following is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling. But he now sits under the learning tree of perhaps the best brawler in WWE history.
A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with.
This is a one-man wrecking crew ready to do business.
Here comes an ambitious and talented young star.
He's got the skills and will to succeed.
And his opponent, representing Meta 4 from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 198 pounds,
Oro Mensah is agile, flashy, and a lot of fun to watch. Oro Mensah came up the hard way, and he has worked for everything he has.
Mensah thinks he really finally found his place here in WWE through his friends and feels like this is truly where he belongs.
And Oro Mensah will fight to hold on to all of that. This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on. Oh, jarring uppercut.
Kick to the back.
Placing him in the corner. Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Perilous position for him to be in here.
This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes. Superplex!
Holland can't find any reprieve right now.
Big-time offense from Oro. Elbow drop. Piercing.
I think you really felt that one.
Yeah, Mensah displayed just a touch of his offensive capabilities.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Set up here into a backbreaker.
I cannot imagine how your knee would feel after delivering that move on such a larger opponent.
Things haven't always come easily for Ridge Holland. Think we'll see him struggle at all here?
I don't think so, Cole. We've seen Ridge fight with everything he's got, no matter the situation he's in. You know he's going to bring that same spit and vinegar to this fight. He's preparing for something.
Taken out with a big exploder.
And now Mensah has all gears in motion.
Oh my God, a diving moonsault!
That might have done it. This could be it. There's two. And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, Mensah!
Ridge Holland on the losing end of this one.
Ridge brought the fight as always, but he just couldn't get it done.
It's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, a former All-American wrestler, now taking over all of WWE.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive given his family's background in waste management. Anyone in the ring tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't test the Don.
Yeah, a win here tonight proves that Tony D'Angelo is truly a made man.
Here comes the star of all television.
Yeah, Alexis likes to live like a king, makes his own rules, and lives life his way.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 223 pounds, Lexis King.
The King's conditioning and strength are as sharp as his facial hair.
King pays meticulous attention to his in-ring game, and that includes visual presentation, Corey.
He calls himself the standard bearer of this division and plans on proving it in a matter of moments.
Tournament matchup. Who will move forward? Who will be erased off the bracket?
Tournaments have a tendency of surprise results, so we'll see if this match continues that pattern.
Spinebuster! And targeting the leg there.
What now?
Stop right to the gut. He's able to reverse it.
He just flipped the script there.
Oh, right to the face.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
A German suplex.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Oh, my goodness. And King had no reflexes to answer for that.
And Tony D living up to his reputation, sending a direct message there.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
D'Angelo is absolutely breaking his opponent down.
And you really have to keep your head on a swivel when you're facing off against Tony D'Angelo.
That's an understatement, Cole. We know the Don is someone who isn't afraid to get his
Sky high!
Diving clothesline!
Incredible height!
pulled back into the hip toss.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
King able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Time now for Lexis to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
D'Angelo showcasing his strength.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
In a tournament situation, the physical pain just keeps piling up.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Fist directly to the gut.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Nice Northern Lights suplex. Tony sizing him up. Here it comes. Man, that was a hard landing. End of the line for King.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Tony D'Angelo.
Mark this one a loss for Lexis King.
Yeah, this wasn't exactly a king-making performance.
Lexis King doesn't need to be made, Saxton. He just needs to focus up a little more.
Ah, here we go. Briggs is all about driving trucks and kicking butts.
The following is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds, Josh Briggs.
The rough and tumble bruiser. Briggs is a tremendous talent.
And he's a tremendous human. Look at the size of him.
As tough as they make him, Briggs is not a man who minces words.
The only thing bigger than his mean streak is his heart. He puts his friends before himself, sometimes to a fault. Here comes a true fighter, Eddie Thorpe.
And his opponent from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe!
Well, Thorpe has showed that he has the heart of a lion during his training in Japan, and he's already off to a great start in the WWE.
Yeah, Thorpe's shown great success in NXT Underground, and Eddie Thorpe is always ready for any fight.
And we're about to see the warrior spirit unleashed from Eddie Thorpe.
Now we're going to see if Eddie's bite is in fact even worse than his howl.
Set first round matchup underway. The winner of this match moves on to the next stage of this tournament. And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Oh, right on the arm.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Just cranking the head.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Fast thinking saved him there. Choke slam right into the knee. Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Guys, I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
I was hoping it would.
Oh, no. Down hard.
Thorpe can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Briggs is showing no mercy out here.
Uses the edge of the knee. Thorpe retaliates.
Eddie able to take a stand there.
Good chance for Thorpe to gain his wits about him.
He counters with a great reversal.
Enough already.
Keeping him in position. Here it comes. Splash.
That has to knock all the wind out of you.
Oh, forced to the back of the neck.
And he's going to the top. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? All that size and momentum landing with a sickening thud. Briggs is swinging the momentum in his favor.
Thorpe needs to be resourceful in this situation. A good go-to strategy against a superstar like Josh Briggs is to try and outpace him. Briggs is a lot of things, but fast isn't really one of them. Attack Briggs with speed, and he won't be able to keep up.
Interesting strategy, Corey. We'll see if it comes into play here. Clothesline to the back of the neck. Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Thorpe can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Briggs is showing no mercy out here.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Oh, rusty tackle. He can't seem to find any answer here.
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. Oh, my God. Diving moonsault. Oh, kick. Nasty kick. And that's a stiff shot to the body. Oh, my.
It looks like he could get it done here.
Josh Briggs gets the win.
Here is your winner, Josh Briggs.
Certainly a disappointing loss for Eddie tonight.
Josh Briggs just used all 6 feet 8 inches of his stature to secure this win. Gentlemen, tricking ain't easy.
The following contest is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Man who's been a North American champion and NXT champion.
And still only getting started. The sky is the limit for Trick Williams.
Williams is ready to prove that he's the greatest.
Yeah, it's put up or shut up time. Here comes an ambitious and talented young star.
He's got the skills and will to succeed.
And his opponent, representing Men of 4, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 198 pounds,
Oro Mensah is agile, flashy, and a lot of fun to watch. Well, there's certainly no shortage of confidence from Oro Mensah.
Mensah believes there are great things ahead of him. Just has to make it happen.
Well, tonight's an opportunity to prove his greatness, to claim his spot in the pecking order.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape.
These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders. Got him in the corner now. Oh, look at this, raining right hands. No escape from these punches.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Neckbreaker! Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head. Mensah now taking the brunt of the attack.
Mensah is being subjugated to a beatdown.
Tossed by the neck. Ooh, knee right to the spine.
Make your legs go numb.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, look out.
Body on body.
Got the leg.
Elbow drop. Corey, what's the best way to approach Trick Williams in the ring? Trick's obviously always got size on his side.
Yeah, Coble, that size usually comes the same strategy. Go for the base. Do everything you can to chop that tree down. Eventually, Trick will topple, and then you can capitalize.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Oro is going to look to press on the advantage.
Yeah, Mensah's survival instincts are taking over.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
This game's about winning at any and all costs.
This competitor knows exactly what they want to do. Perched on the top rope. Here it is. Superplex.
Trick continues to maintain the advantage.
Trick is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
And a big oh, man. Huge offense from Trick Williams.
Hungry and repeat.
Trick off the ropes and throws it down with a slam dunk.
Williams
Makes the cover.
Williams picks up the victory in an impressive fashion.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
Somehow, Oro Mensah was defeated.
Oro Mensah looks absolutely dejected.
Yeah, well, that's not going to change the result, Saxton, now is it? Hopefully Mensah learns from this loss. Everybody show some respect for the Don.
The following is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
The Don of WWE says he's all about tradition.
Yeah, I'm not sure how legal that tradition is. Surrounds himself with family, and he is quite power hungry.
Yeah, but Tony D's methods have paid off. Tag Team Gold, the North American title, and the Heritage Cup.
Well, he's just a savvy businessman who's diversifying his holdings. Yeah, that's it.
Josh Briggs walking down to the ring, and boy, does he cast a long shadow.
And his opponent from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds, Josh Briggs.
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple folks tougher than Briggs, but I can't really remember when.
Briggs made his name on the Indies, but here in the WWE, he's finally unlocked his full potential.
Not to mention, he's already in the history books as one of the final holders of the NXT UK tag titles.
Josh Briggs looking to rediscover himself and figure out who he really is on his own.
Well, unfortunately for Mr. Briggs, the time for self-discovery will have to wait until after the match.
And the bell rings for semifinals action.
It's crunch time now, gentlemen. The end is in sight.
Just punishing their opponent.
And he gets directed into the corner. He's placed into a precarious position. Up on the top rope.
As there's more to town for these two competitors.
This could go south in a hurry. Here we go. Superplex.
A move from that height could rearrange your bones.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Crank in the head. Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And Josh is being taken apart here.
Briggs is going to have to dig down deep here.
Punch right in the head.
Spinebuster!
Being placed in the corner here.
Getting positioned on the top rope.
I don't know how much more damage this superstar can sustain.
We're about to find out. All the way from the top.
Superplex! And Tony is really dialed in right now.
You can't expect any sympathy from D'Angelo here.
Destructive use of the knee. Oh, kick right to the back. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Starting to feel the hurt here. This is where a good motor comes in handy during a tournament.
Any advice, Corey, for taking on the big man, Josh Briggs?
Stop me if you've heard this one before, Cole, but you have to chop Briggs down. Go for the knees, the shin.
This looks like the setup to Spinebuster. Tony can taste
for the
victory
pin.
now.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Tony D'Angelo.
This has to be a tough loss for Josh Briggs.
Tony D getting business done in the way that only he can. Let the celebration begin.
Trick is about to do some whooping.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament. And is for the NXT Mutiny Championship. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
So much swagger, so much confidence.
Williams sees himself as the next big thing.
And he's not the only one who does.
It's always a showcase of Williams' abilities when he competes.
Oh, Trick's just giving the WWE Universe what they want to see. The legitimate businessman, Tony D'Angelo.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
A man who has amassed power in NXT and has continually grown his family.
Tony's faced hardship, attacks, even incarceration during his time in NXT, but he has continued to thrive.
A dangerous man inside the ring, and from what I've heard, pretty dangerous outside of it, too.
You cannot deny the explosiveness of Tony D'Angelo.
We're about to see who the top dog is in NXT Mutiny.
And we are underway with the tournament finals.
These superstars have left it all on the line, and they are one match away from victory. The end is finally in front of them.
Just one more match to etch your name in history. And for me, one more match until I finally get rid of Saxton.
Ouch.
Just cranking the head.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Uh-oh, Williams gets countered.
Trading counters here.
Jack, face first.
He's looking a little battered now.
That's the kind of physicality we can expect from Trick.
Looks like Trick has taken the upper hand.
Yeah, Trick is really grinding the opposition down.
And you really have to keep your head on a swivel when you're facing off against Tony D'Angelo.
That's an understatement, Cole. We know the Don is someone who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, but he's also someone you can frustrate and eventually cause to make mistakes. So just keep at him.
Punch!
Big punch. Ouch. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face.
Williams lays it down.
I think we might have just seen Trick off the ropes.
Nice neck breaker.
That could be curtains for Tony.
And the cover.
He just shut everyone up, and now Trick Williams is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Champion, Trick Williams.
Truly a huge huge win for this superstar, or should I say, for the new champion.
People are going to be talking about this match for a long time coming.
Yeah, and we had the distinct pleasure of having the best seats in the house, gentlemen.